So let's move on to our favorite segment, and it's perfect for Thanksgiving. It's our Fab Five. I have you slated as going first with your number 5, Doctor. So this is our top 5 favorite Thanksgiving TV episodes. All right, Doctor.
Okay, so my number 5 is from How I Met Your Mother. Slapsgiving.
Oh.
From season 3.
Oh my gosh, I forgot.
Oh my gosh, I remember like there was a slap bet going on.
Yes.
And like Marshall owed oh my god, Barney 3 slaps, and he's like, slap number 3 is coming to you on Thanksgiving.
I totally forgot about that.
And he puts all these like, you know those when you're a kid and you make the turkey hands?
Yeah.
He has turkey hands all over the apartment. Like Barney was like, oh crap.
Oh my gosh, I totally
it's
forgot
coming.
About that.
Slapsgiving.
Oh, Slapsgiving.
Yeah.
Oh, good one. Okay, my number 5 is from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's season 4, episode 8. I feel like you know this because you chose it too, but we'll find out. So, you know, it's just like a normal Thanksgiving in the Buffy Summers house. You know, it's demon slaying. Hijinks, as always. But, okay, well, honestly, what I remember about it is that they're all sitting at their Thanksgiving table and Spike is tied up. And they're just like going about their, you know, day, their Thanksgiving day. And then, but super cute Anya, who's one of my favorite characters. Anya says, I'm going to quote her, to commemorate a past event, you kill and eat an animal. It's a ritual sacrifice with pie. She's so cute. She has no idea what's going on. Anyway, that was my number 5. Good job, Buffy.
Good one. That's a super good one.
Okay.
Spike tied up with the arrows.
Doesn't say Thanksgiving at all.
No.
But for Buffy, it does.
Yes.
Okay, number 4. Go ahead.
Number 4. Okay, so my number 4 is from Friends.
Oh, is it?
It is. It's the very first season.
Oh.
Got the keys.
Oh, no. Poor Monica.
In my whole, I always, like, every now and then in my life, if anyone is looking for their keys, I'm always like, got the keys. Got the keys.
Oh my gosh, because they got locked out and she's cooking
and they
Thanksgiving.
burned. Thanksgiving gets burnt. And I know there are many Thanksgiving episodes on Friends, but that's like the first one, and it sets the stage for all the other.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. Oh,
got
good
the
one.
Keys? No, I said got the keys.
Oh, man.
And then Chandler goes, but does anyone have the keys? Does anyone actually have the keys?
That's right.
Oh, keys.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, my number 4 is from a show called Everybody Loves Raymond. It's season 3, episode 10, and it's called No Fat. I'll explain. So, Marie Barone and her husband are trying to cut out the fat diet, you know, have a healthy lifestyle, right? So, they make a turkey out of tofu. I call it tofurkey. The funniest, so this is the vision that I get when I think of this episode, is that here comes Marie all proud of her little tofu turkey. It's like jiggly. This gelatinous bird. It's shaped like a turkey too. And the guys are just like not having it. And she tried so hard. Anyway, bless her heart. That's one of my favorite ones.
I remember that one.
Do you remember? Okay.
Yep.
Good old Doris Roberts. All right, number 3.
Okay, so mine is from a show that I know you don't watch, but it's very good. It's Gossip Girl.
Okay.
Thanksgiving was super important to this show.
Oh, really?
Because, I mean, it was a very dramatic show to begin with, but lots of drama happened.
Oh.
Yes. So the very first season, it was a flashback to a year before the show starts, and it's called Blair Waldorf Must Pie.
What does that mean?
It's just like Blair Waldorf must die, except that she loves pie.
Oh, okay.
But Gossip Girl also had a lot of serious storylines, a mixed, like, it's crazy superficial, like, fashion story things. And they revealed that Blair has bulimia in the episode.
Gosh,
and, like,
sad.
Thanksgiving is a time in which she has a lot of, like, issues come up, and she's...
Oh, no.
So,
Did she purge?
She purges.
Oh.
And there's just, like... They handle it in such a way that it's very moving, but then also we get to see some things that are only referred to prior to that. Like, so Blake Lively, who plays Serena, is like known as a party girl, but we only ever hear about it. But since this is a flashback episode, we get to see it.
Oh, cool.
And it's like the only time that we get to see her be a party girl. So it kind of like sets the stage for the rest of the show's Thanksgiving episodes. Kind of like I chose Friends first one because I think based on the success of that, they're like, let's do this every year.
Every year. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh,
Gossip
that's
Girl.
sweet. Oh, okay, cool. Well, my number 3 is from Roseanne, one of my favorite shows. It's called We Gather Together. It's season 2, episode 9. If you've ever watched a Roseanne Thanksgiving episode, they're a little dysfunctional, but it's really funny because you get to see everything from Roseanne waking up at 5 a.m. and she's like, I have to stuff this bird's butt with stuffing, and she's like bitter about it, but that's what a lot of people do. They're waking up early. And then also you see like the kind of like the conflict between like adults and like their parents, and like, because of course Jackie's mom is always giving her a hard time about not being married, you know, anyway, and then there's the kids table. Anyway, it's just like very relatable is what I think. I mean, all of their Thanksgiving episodes are good, but I don't know why I remember that one the most. So that is why that's my number 3.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is a stressful time in people's lives.
Yeah,
but
seriously.
also full of joy and giving thanks.
We're so thankful.
Yes.
For the stress. All right, number 2.
Number 2 is actually from This Is Us.
No way!
Pilgrim Rick.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh. So Pilgrim Rick. I chose the picture of Kevin wearing the hat.
Oh, thank you so much for doing that.
Oh my gosh. So I don't know, this, like, the way they handled Thanksgiving, it's from season 1.
Right.
They just, I mean, it's so good.
They never get it wrong.
It was perfection. And then Miguel.
Well,
God, I don't know why.
Oh, it's so hard for Miguel to try. He's trying to, like, you know, fit in and be a part of the tradition. Gosh,
if you guys have not seen Thanksgiving on This Is Us, just watch it. It's so good.
It's worth it.
It's so good.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's very moving.
So my number 2 is from This Is Us.
Shut up.
Season 1, episode 8, Pilgrim Rick.
It's so good, right?
I can't.
So funny. Season 2.
Okay, so yes. Basically, they get stranded on their way.
Yes, the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's Jack and Rebecca with the 3 little.
The car breaks down.
Yes, the big 3.
Yes.
And the car breaks down, and they're stuck in like a motel, like a weird motel off wherever, in the middle of nowhere. And Jack, being like the best dad in the world, he finds a little hat, and he says, "I'm Pilgrim Rick," and he like makes a whole thing of it, and they eat like convenience store like hot dogs. I think was like their Thanksgiving. Yeah, so. Right there with
so
you.
Good. I almost didn't want to choose something so new because I was like, oh, it has to be classic. Like, but then I was like, you know, it was so good.
It was so sweet. Good. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We chose the so same one. Same number. That's so cool. I love
that's like when we did the OC house. Number 2. Okay.
I like this. Okay, so number 1.
So my number 1 is actually Pangs, the episode from Buffy. I know. I mean, it was so good. What I loved about it is that, you know, Thanksgiving, like when I grew up, it was always like, there's the Pilgrims and the Indians, and we dress up and we sit down and have a nice, peaceful meal together.
Right.
And Willow was just like, excuse me, that is not the way it went down. And Joss Whedon was like, I'm going to do this show where we really talk about, like, the violence.
Keep it real.
Yeah, just keep it real. And Willow's like all about like talking about the atrocities of like these pilgrims coming and like what they did to the Native Americans. And of course these Native Americans, so we have like the Chumash tribe, they give Xander syphilis.
Oh, that's right.
They like are mad and they're attacking the Scooby Gang and they deserve to attack them and like it's unabashed. It's fine.
How can we forget
I know.
that? Yeah.
I've never seen a show that was like critical of like the Thanksgiving like mythology and ideology, and I really appreciated that Joss Whedon did that.
Thank you, Joss Whedon.
Joss Whedon, you're amazing.
You're
and
hero.
Also Spike getting shot with all those arrows. He was like all tied up. And in addition, this was the same year that Angel spun off.
Oh, it was?
Yes, but we also did get to see Angel peeking through the window, like watching people have fun. Angel. And at the end, in the final, like there's always like the end where like the bad guy gets taken out. In this case, it was the Chumash who became like a bear.
Oh.
But Angel actually came in and like participated in the big fight, but it was really short. Like he helped and killed.
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, I have to rewatch this.
But I read a little thing about how they really wanted to do this more drawn out thing where Angel got to be more involved in the fight. But you know, a show on TV is like 42 minutes.
Right.
So they had to cut that out.
Gotcha.
Okay. But also, this was a time when they were really like all about the quick crossover. So in that same week, Buffy was on Angel.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that's when they were still like kind of doing the crossovers. But then soon they kind of parted ways and there was no more Angel and Buffy in the same show. Yeah. So Pangs.
Well, I obviously agree with that.
Such a good show.
One of my top 5 too. Well, my number 1's going to go to Friends. But We're going to talk about season 5, episode 8, the one with all the Thanksgiving.
That was not close.
So
I know.
Okay.
I know. Turkey on the head.
That is the vision that is when I think of Thanksgiving on TV.
Yes.
I think of Monica wearing a freaking turkey on her head, and she puts the little sunglasses on.
The big sunglasses.
The big sunglasses on. Okay, do you know why? She's trying to cheer up Chandler because she ends up cutting off his toe. The tip of his toe.
And Chandler's like not so big on Thanksgiving.
His parents announced their divorce on Thanksgiving. He's a little bitter. I don't think he's ever had a good Thanksgiving. Obviously, he got his toe cut off. But yeah, so
the turkey on the head.
That's all I can see.
So good.
And she's shimmying with this turkey on her head, and then she like gets it stuck. And then I remember Joey like comes in not knowing that she's doing that, and he's like, ah, and he like runs away, and she's like, she has no idea what just happened. Anyway, it's worth watching that. Oh, but yours as well.
But also, what was really important about that episode was when it's the first time Chandler says "I love you."
When she has it on her head,
he's like, "Oh my
you
god,
don't see
I
her
love
face,"
you.
but she's like,
Yeah.
What?
He's like, "Oh my god, I love you."
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That was a big part
I
of it.
almost chose that one. It was so close. Just turkey.
There's so many.
Turkey on the head alone.
That's what I think of, honestly.
But I still like got the keys. I don't know why that's so funny.
Got the keys?
Got the keys? No, I said she said got the keys, and they're like, no, you said got the keys. Like one little inflection.
Good old
Thanksgiving is ruined.
Yeah, exactly.
That was fun.
Oh my gosh. That was better
five.
than I thought. I would like to say that I made this prediction before we got on the air today. I said we're going to have at least 2 that are the same.
Yeah.
We kind of did.
We did.
We did. Yeah.
I thought you were going to have Slapsgiving.
Oh, I totally forgot about that. That is so good. I'm glad you included that. That's so funny.
Oh, that was good. That was fun.
Oh, happy Thanksgiving,
Welcome,
everyone,
Rick.
by the way.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes. Watch any of these or all of these.
Yes.
Yes.
Play us again that day.
Yes, exactly. Okay.